a run to score, and the control not there for him yet. Bell creeping way down third base, and just a lackadaisical toss from Matt Shorey. They're going to call a balk, and the run scores. Bell's mind games play off. And the YD Red Sox back with the lead.
And Scott Lander's understandably frustrated because that's a really late call on the balk by the third base umpire, Mike Hinojosa. The throw already came in, and then a couple paces, and then the call. And that's why Landers is so upset.
Oftentimes the arguments from Scott Landers aren't whether or not they got the call wrong, but why did it take so long to make the call? Why did this umpire make it when this guy's closest? There's not an umpire in this league who fights for his players more than Scott Landers, and you can see it on display right now.
I think he's arguing that Shorey stepped off the rubber. That's what it looked like to me.
You got to be careful here. If you're Landers, you don't want to get in any trouble. He's already been ejected once this season. Bourne did go on to win that game, and the discussion from Landers and Hinojosa draws a meeting of all four umpires. So even if it doesn't work out for Bourne, still an effective argument from the Bourne field manager.
The Braves dugout has to be careful. They've been told a couple times now to quiet down. You know, Scott Landers is going to go to bat for his guys. Everyone else has to make sure that they don't say anything. You know, that one time Scott Landers got ejected, it wasn't even him. It was just stuff in the dugout, and the umpire said that's enough.
This the only games of the Cape League season where four umpires officiate. Every single other one, just three.
Some people joke, not me, just some, that they'd rather not have it. You know, we thank all these umpires so much, but they're amateurs. You know, this is not their full-time job. They're doing something else during the week and then come here on the weekends, and we thank them so much. But, you know, at the same time, these are not your SEC umpires. These aren't your minor league or your major league umpires. So sometimes, you know, things can be tough, and we've seen teams have issues with rules this year, and we've seen times where, you know, maybe an umpire doesn't know the correct rule, but, you know, we'll see as now they're going to talk to Scott Pickler. They might take this back.
I think, if anything, the conversation now between Merzel and Pickler is a good sign for Bourne.
I mean, you don't know. You'd imagine that they go and talk to the YD coach if it's a call that goes against him. If the call stands, they just keep the runner at third. You'd think. I mean, I don't know. This is just what you don't want to see. I mean, these type of calls that have these delays. I mean, you know, this is the frustrating part of this league, that, you know, we see this happen so much more than you see it happen in the majors or in the minors.
And the runner will go back to third base. Jack Bell still 90 feet away, and the game remains tied. Got a huge call, Adam.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's, you know, it's tough. That's not reviewed. That's four umpires just talking about it, and it's tough. You know, it's the last thing you like to see is, you know, these calls that are so important in a championship. That's whether a run scores or not. It's tough.
You just wish it was that call from the start.
Yeah, you just wish that they got every call right, but that's, you know, these are humans. It's not going to happen until you get the robots in.
Down Broadway on the 3-0 for Matt Shorey. Still has a chance to exit this inning scoreless. He's allowed just one run by. That came in the second inning on a Dean Carpentier RBI.